Hello, I am Michael from Automazing. Today you join me at the McLaren Philadelphia Cars and Coffee. Today we're going to show you some of the nicer cars here, from everything from a Honda S2000 right up to the crazy stuff, McLaren 675s, Ferraris, everything. And we start right here at the McLaren P1 GTR. So we start right here at the McLaren Speedtail, streamlined 250 mile an hour hypercar. $3 million question though is, one of these or one of Gordon Murray's T50s. I've already decided, it's the T50. Let's move on. Let's just say your two favorite TV shows are Miami Vice and Magnum PI. What car do you get? Obviously, it's a Ferrari 308 GTS, but in white. This car specifically is a 308 GTSI with a Bosch Cagetronic injection system. Now, of course, performance went way down in comparison to earlier carburetors. Ferrari had to make the Quattro Valvole later variant in order to bring performance and sales way back up. Let's just hope the owner will get rid of the US spec bumpers. Now you join me next to the Ferrari FF, Ferrari's first attempt at a practical family car. Let's hope Ferrari will see the light and make another one of these estate cars after they're done with the Puro Sangue. This was Ferrari's first four-wheel drive car. In order to drive the front wheels and also to keep their front mid-engine layout and their 53-47 ideal weight distribution, they devised a new two-speed gearbox attached to the front of the engine. This system was called 4RM. Now you join me next to one of 134 US imported Lamborghini Diablo Roadsters. Now this shape, iconic shape of course, the wedge, was pioneered by Marcello Gandini. What I didn't realize about these Diablos actually is that they have an insignature right here, Disegno Marcello Gandini. I understood that these were actually designed by just by Bertone with some input from Gandini, not fully by Gandini himself. Now of course this engine is the famous Bizzarini V12, which goes all the way back to the 60s and was last used in the Murcielago. Of course, it has the typical Lamborghini firing order written on top of the engine. Now Porsches are all about the details. This is a 991.2 GT3, the generation which of course brought back the manual gearbox. Thankfully this car here does actually have the 6-speed manual GT gearbox. Now other options in the car which I've noticed are it has the optional carbon trim, the bucket seats, $5,900, I cannot believe it. Then of course this is a steel brake car, you can tell by the red calipers, which I'm surprised by because most of these seem to be carbon ceramics. Now you join me next to the homologation special McLaren 620R. You might say 620R on the front, but it is indeed the road-going version of the McLaren 570S GT4 racing car. You can see this is a lot more of a racing special in comparison to the Track Focus 600 LT, with all the different aero racing bits everywhere. Of course you have the ducts in the front, the carbon splitter, the canards, the special wing on the back which is really nicely curved actually. And then of course if we go to the interior here, we have the McLaren Senna bucket seats here, carbon, which are actually really comfortable, I was surprised by that. And then also the racing harnesses. Now you join me next to an original Mini Cooper actually. It says it's an S. Who knows whether that's actually true, they're all S's. Here we have arch extensions, seem to be fully resto modded, really lovely interior inside. And of course, if you look at these wheels, this is Formula 1 style wheels from last year. Of course, mini lights, the sidewalls seem to be the same size as the wheels themselves. This has to be the star of the show, okay? This is a Honda S2000, one of only 60,000+ imported to the US. Of course, it's the least rare color as well, adding to the rarity, of course. Silverstone metallic. The owner of the car, an 18-year-old, has told me that he's really trying hard not to race the car. And don't forget, it has VTEC here. Hope you enjoyed my walk around of McLaren Philadelphia's Cars and Coffee. If you'd like to support this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe.